This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, hello, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to another Sports Catastrophe birthday boy. And the birthday boy for today, May the 1st, is a New York Jets icon who spent some time with the New England Patriots too, but he's more known for being a Jet. He played the first 3 seasons with the Pats, but then joined the Jets in 1998, spending 9 seasons for them. A 5-time Pro Bowl selection, a first-time All-Pro, and 6th in rushing yards all-time. He's inducted to the Hall of Fame in 2012. Anyway, Curtis Martin did not have the best start to his life. His dad left the family when Curtis was 5 years old after turning to drugs and alcohol. Curtis's mother had to support the family while working 3 jobs. And his grandmother was found murdered with a knife in her chest. However, Kubart's performance at a Pittsburgh high school led the hometown Pitt Panthers of the NCAA to pick him up. Pitt didn't really have any decent runners, except for one Tony Dorsett. So Kumart was kind of under Tony Dorsett's shadow, but he was okay. Unfortunately, though, injuries would plague his career. As a junior, he ran for 1,000 yards in 10 games, but sadly missed the last 2 because of a strained shoulder. Martin started his senior year running against Texas for 251 yards, but unfortunately, the next week he injured himself. Martin could have redshirted and played one more season in Pitt or entered the NFL draft, but he decided to go to the draft. But the analyst said Martin should have stayed another year in Pitt because he would have been a better first-round selection and all that. So he knew what he had to do. So running backs taken before Curtis Martin included Kijana Carter, bleh, Tyrone Wheatley, bleh, Napoleon Kaufman, eck, James Stewart, bleh, Rashan Salam, eck, Sherman Williams, ick, Terrell Fletcher, ick. Anyway, it was shocking and all that. And then with the 74th pick, the New England Patriots needed to find a running back because they had issues with running backs. They lost 3 running backs to free agency after the 94 season. That's huge. One running back, Kevin Turner, was signed by the Eagles as a restricted free agent, and Philly sent a 3rd-round selection to New England. That's the pick that the Patriots took to draft Kumart. That was huge and all that. He was the offensive rookie of the year in the NFL in 1985 and finished the season as the AFC's leading rusher with 1,487 yards, 14 touchdowns. Can you believe it? A rookie leading the conference? That's amazing. Martin would slide a little bit, but Kumart was a key member of the Patriots' run towards the Super Bowl as he ran for 166 yards and 3 touchdowns against the Pittsburgh Steelers, who were the defending AFC champions at that time. Martin did okay and all that, but the Patriots lost the Super Bowl to the Packers, as you know. Martin was a restricted free agent, and the Jets figured they needed somebody. And thanks to Bill Parcells, who was coach and GM, Martin found his way on the Jets for a 6-year, $36 million poison pill contract. The poison pill was a clause that stated that Martin would become an unrestricted free agent after 1 year if the Patriots matched the offer, and it would have forced New England to pay a $3 million roster bonus, which would have compromised the salary cap. The Patriots did not match the offer. However, they got the Jets' 1st and 3rd-round picks in 98 because they thought that the offer sheet violated the CBA. Curtis Martin was an icon for the Jets and all that. At age 31, he actually became the oldest player in league history to win the rushing title, which was amazing and all that. Curtis Martin wouldn't do that. Unfortunately, 2005, Martin had a strained right knee injury against the Dolphins. The severity of the knee injury would ruin him. Martin had months of rehab, but he was declared out because of a bone-on-bone condition in his right knee. Martin decided to retire in 2007, amassing 14,101 rushing yards, fifth most at the time. But now it's number 6. I think Frank Gore passed him. However, he would do well in charity work. In his second year of eligibility, he won the chance to be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Martin's number 28 would be retired by the Jets to start the season. And it was amazing about that. But fortunately, though, Curtis Martin's father actually reconciled with Martin and his mother. Curtis Sr. checked himself into a Veterans Hospital for a rehab center and remained sober till his death from cancer and all that. Martin has a wife and only one child, but that's okay. So yeah, he was a Jets icon and all that. Yeah, he helped the Patriots do well in the mid-90s, but it was a restricted free agent, and the Jets said, screw it, we're taking this guy. And he had 1,000 yards every year until 2005 when he got hurt. So, man, can you imagine 1,000 yards every year from the start of your career onwards? He had it for 10 years, 10 seasons. In the playoffs, he was okay, getting to the Super Bowl for the Pats in Super Bowl 31. Offensive Rookie of the Year, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro, led the NFL rushing yards in 2004, becoming the oldest to do so ever, still to this day, 31 years old. And running back is one of the hardest positions to play because you only have a short shelf life because you're constantly being smashed at by people. So that's all there is to it about Curtis Martin. He's a Jet icon, and I have to live with it, unfortunately. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. I do.